Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. Don't forget, if you want a hat, go to the website, alabamareloader.com. Go pick one up. Only if you want one though. They're pretty sweet. But in today's video, I want to show some 300-yard results with the 280 Ackley. Again, went over the the details of the build, right? Tika T3X, used to be a 270 Winchester. Then I had heavy precision over in Huntsville, Alabama, rebarrel it to a 280 Ackley. It has had a few different optics sitting on top of it, but I think, again, subject to change, but I think this Burris is gonna live there. I don't think we're gonna swap it out. I might swap it out just for more testing purposes in terms of just shooting groups overall. But for hunting season, I believe this is going to be the configuration that we're going to run with. This is the new Burris full field, the Gen 5 2.5 to 10 by 42. This just has a regular duplex reticle in it. I believe these are Tally, or no, maybe Warren rings, not 100% sure. It's an EGW rail that I have mounted. I did end up having to cut off a decent chunk up here on the front just to be able to get this to sit correctly on the rail and have proper eye relief and all of that fun stuff. Get the scope positioned to where it was actually usable, because due to just the objective and how short and compact the scope is, there was way too much rail up here on front, up on the front. So I ended up chopping that off, but talked about all that in the last video. So what we're looking at, these guys, remember these are the 175 grain Federal tipped Fusion, the pull bullets that I got from AmericanReloading.com. And I keep coming back to these bullets with Midwest Powder's MP620, which is also powder that I got from AmericanReloading.com. But I keep coming back to this combination because it just shoots really good. I mean, for what it is, right? I went over these groups in the last video. These are at 100 yards. And I loaded up 50 and a half up to 54 and a half grains. So you can see, again, 100-yard groups, 50 and a half, and then 51 and a half, 52, 53, 54 and a half, right? So you can kind of see that's how it's going. Lowest charge weight up to highest. And I loaded up 50 rounds, so I did 10 of each charge weight. My plan was to shoot, well, originally my plan was to shoot 10 shot groups at 100 yards, but then when I shot these groups, I was like, you know what? I mean, 5 is good enough, 5 shot groups. It gives me an idea of what's going on here with the bullet and the powder. And this particular rifle, this combination just shoots pretty good. So instead of just doing 10 shot groups, I was like, you know what? Plus I ran out of time. So it just kind of worked out better to do 5 shot groups at 100 and then do 5 shot groups at 300. That was kind of the plan that I switched to. Now I did, again, ran out of time. Surprise, surprise. But I was able to get these 3 shot. And really I was mostly concerned with this group. This is the 54.5 grain charge. So that was 0.758 at 100 yards, velocity 2830. I mean, if this can shoot consistently well, this is probably going to be the load that I just stick with and load some up for hunting season. You know, pushing 175 grain bullet at that velocity, and it's the Fusion, right? Federal Fusion, but it's tipped, so BC's a little bit better. It's a bonded bullet. It's going to be a great hunting option. Heavy, it's going to hit hard on some whitetail deer. So I think I'm just going to roll with that. I really like how this combination is performing in this rifle. So I was really focused on getting results for this group, right? This charge weight. And then this was the 53.5 and then the 52.5. I'm still going to shoot these last 2 groups at 300 yards, but I'm not really worried about how they perform because I think I'm just kind of dead set on that 54 and a half grain charge. So we were at 2830 last time on those 5 shots. And 28.30, and then today we were at 28.44. Now there was a difference in the environmentals, right, from the last time I shot these rounds till today. It was much warmer today, so picked up a little bit of velocity, right, a little bit higher pressure. So let's go to the target and see what 300 yards. What our 300-yard 5-shot groups look like. So this was the 54.5 grain group, right? My point of aim was here, point of impact here. Now, okay, so I did come up 12 clicks on the scope, right? I plugged the numbers into my, you know, janky free ballistic calculator. It's not a Kestrel, it's not anything, it's not Strelok, this, that, and the other. It's just some cheap free, it's ultimately cheap because it was free, ballistic calculator, and, you know, plugged in the bullet. I was able to actually pick the 175 grain Federal Fusion, but it's the non-tipped version, so I had to go in and modify the BC. Plugged in the BC that Federal provides on their website, and then of course put in the, you know, I put in, hey, I put in, I was like an inch high was my zero at 100, and then put in the scope height right above the bore and all that fun stuff, and then plugged in the 28.30 velocity. And basically it was like, you know, you need to come up a certain amount. So I came up almost to that amount, came up 12 clicks, and first shot, point of aim, and that was point of impact. So, you know, not bad. Not bad for a cold bore. And then that's our 5-shot group. It measured 2.976 inches, which for those of you playing along at home, that's just under 1 MOA. Awesome. And then, so that was the 54.5, right? I think that's just the charge weight I'm gonna mess around with as far as, you know, do some seating depth testing, that type of stuff. But I think I'm just gonna settle on this. It's providing really, really good velocity, good groups at 100, good groups at 300. I don't know what else I could ask for, right? So really good stuff. This is the 53.5 grain group. Now, if you'll remember, that was same thing, 3/4 of an inch on the 100-yard group. And then over here at 300, we're at 1.5 MOA. Point of aim was here, and you can see my point of impact, right? So, yeah. Still kind of to the right a little bit, still hitting to the right. I didn't adjust windage at all. All I did was come up 12 clicks on the scope. So that was 53.5. Down here's 52.5. Had some vertical stuff going on. Yeah, 4.3 inches, 1.3 MOA on the group size. Point of aim was here. Point of impact, now we're starting to drop down a little bit lower, going slower, dropping lower. So, yep. Oh, not bad though. Again, I'm pretty pumped about the 54.5 grain group. Once I get these last 10 rounds shot, I'll come back, process all the brass. I will load up that 54.5 grain charge with this bullet, and I'll do several different overall lengths just to check seating depth and see how it performs. What I'll probably do, I haven't decided on what distance I want to shoot that test at just yet. I don't know if I want to go back to 300 and try it there, because at that distance, you start having some, obviously, environmental factors come into play. At 100 yards, I feel more comfortable shooting it at 100 yards, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. What distance should I shoot the seating depth test groups at? So that's it. That's where we're going to leave it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, go check out the website if you're interested in one of these hats. Also, if you're interested in using North Fork premium hunting bullets, I've got an affiliate link over there. You just use that link, go make you a purchase. I really appreciate it. So that's it. That's where we're going to leave it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.